Hello, hello, Scorpio. Welcome to Dragon Tail Tarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your overall major theme reading for 2023's month of September. I hope you guys are doing great. It is wonderful to see you again. I have not done regular, pre-recorded monthly videos, readings in a long time here. I have been through so much. As I talk about that, let's see the transformation card. Yes, lots of transformations, but I'm doing good, guys. I'm actually doing a lot better health-wise, so it's great to see you, and I'm looking forward to seeing what comes out. I also have a new channel that I am working on, and that is going to be called Diamond Dragon Lady. That is an alternate channel that we are going to use probably more for the pre-recorded content in the future, and we may eventually start shifting things over to that new channel, just to get a little bit better growth going on. So Dragon Tail Tarot will still be here. That is not going away. All the content that has been here will still be here. And we may continue to do the live streams on this channel for the time being until the new one grows. So just wanted to give you a heads up on that, and I will be posting a link so that you can easily follow that as well. So Scorpio, let's get into it. Let's see what we have for you. We're going to be doing, like I said, major themes for the month of September. And we're going to start with a couple of different oracle decks, and then we're going to do a full, nice, big Celtic cross reading for you with 2 tarot decks. Dear angels, guardians, beings of light, ancestors, please show us what you have for the highest and best for our beautiful Scorpios out there. Major overall themes of what they need to be most aware of for this month of September 2023, please. And how about that? I started out talking about the transformation card. It was on the bottom of the deck, and then I shuffle, and there it pops up for you. So transformation is on the agenda and on the horizon for you, Scorpio. Not a strange thing for you. You are a sign of transformation, change, reform, all of that. You are very powerful and very dynamic when you're in a transformative phase. So I absolutely love seeing this for you. Right now, your ruling planet Pluto is moving retrograde in the last couple degrees of Capricorn. Next year, as we know, it's going to come out of that retrograde and go into the sign of Aquarius for about 19 years. So it's a very, very long transit that's going to be in Aquarius. But right now, your ruling planet is getting a lot of nice support from Uranus and Jupiter, both in Taurus, supporting that Capricorn energy, and we are in Virgo season, which is also helping to support your ruling planet. So that's actually a very, very nice vibe. Let's get into some numerology. We're going to pull a number for you. Let's see what number is strongest for you, Scorpio, this month. Financial discipline. Oh, Scorpio. I never like this one when I get it for myself, because I'm like, but I want to spend money. Well, being a Capricorn, we don't really want to spend it, but we don't want to have to be disciplined. We don't have to want to save, all the time. We don't mind it, but we really prefer having lots of money to spend. But, here it comes, 48. 4 plus 8, you get the 12, adds up to a 3. So we've got a lot of numbers to play with there. To me, you are building. You're building something right now, and soon you'll be able to spend a little more freely, but right now you're being more careful with your money. You may have to even be the one, in your family that says, don't spend too much, don't do that, make sure to clip this coupon, make sure to comparison shop, all that good stuff. So let's get into a crystal or a gemstone that are going to be best for you to work with as your next major theme of the month. And we have the rose quartz. So it is a heart healing time. Absolutely am a big fan of the rose quartz. I always keep some chunks of that around because it is a very strong stone, not only of heart healing, but encouraging more compassion, more gentleness, more empathy. So get yourself some rose quartz. Got to heal up that heart. You've also got, it's interesting, this financial discipline even has that pink and green color, which I really associate with heart chakra colors. Very interesting. You know, you might even be saving up to do something that you really love that's going to make your heart happy. So a little bit of discipline now could reap great rewards later, especially when it comes to your heart and your heart center. Let's get into a ancestor, deity, spirit guide to help you out for this month. Who's going to be helping our Scorpios, please? We have the Shekinah, the sacred self. Definitely a beautiful card of glory, letting your light shine, letting the spirit within, you know, be your strength and your guide. Unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. So let your spirit shine bright this month, Virgo. Because call you Virgo. Scorpio. Oh my gosh. But you know what? I think the reason I slipped up and called you Virgo is because we are in Virgo season. And Virgo time is a really powerful healing time for Scorpio, because you really have this beautiful combination of energy from them. So yeah, definitely a time to heal from the inside out. And let your light shine, Scorpio. Let your higher self lead the way here. Let's get into your tarot reading. Spirit, let's see what we have for Scorpio's major themes for this month ahead. Oof, a lot wants to come out. I'm feeling 2 right in the center. Wow. Yep, powerful times for you. This is a month that to me always is. It's always a powerful time for Scorpio, Virgo season. Right in the center, we usually only take 1, but I really felt strongly that 2 were coming out for your center theme. We have the Lovers and we have the 3 of Wands. We are going to clarify this too. But I feel right now that for a lot of you, you may be making some really big decisions, and you may be kind of waiting for the right timing to approach, because the Lovers card is, you know, strong Gemini energy. There's a lot of communication here. Obviously, this can also be about a love relationship or a romance. For you, you might also feel like you're waiting for just the right partner if you're single, right? It's like, even if you've been single for a while, it's like, look, I have standards. I'm going to wait for just the right person to come in. And unless or until that's the one, I'm not going to make a move, right? Because that's 3 of Wands, like waiting for the ships to come in. And I would also say that this is a month that we're finally coming out of the Venus retrograde that we had in Leo. That's going to move on September 3rd. We also have the Mercury retrograde leaving on the 15th. So, you know, this could be a time when, you know, maybe you put a relationship on the back burner, or even a budding relationship on the back burner. You just hadn't really talked to them in a while, and suddenly, like, here they come back. That could be a situation too that you may find yourself in. But let's clarify this for you. Woo. And we do have Judgment. Ooh, Scorpio. This is one of your power cards, because this is Pluto ruled. And this is like second chances, something being reborn from the ashes. To me, it's that Phoenix energy, right? And so Scorpio, this could really be like an old flame returning, a relationship that you didn't think was going to work out, you know, resurrecting itself. You don't have to keep it if you don't want it, but there's something very powerful about this, right? You know, you could be deeply healing a relationship wound that was really important to heal, or healing something within yourself if you're single that had kept you from moving forward in love or in relationships. You know, it's like finally you feel like, oh, you know, I'm being reborn. I feel like I want to go out and pursue somebody again. I'm open to offers, right? This is beautiful. So in the immediate past, I mean, Scorpio, you're all over your own reading. We've got the Death card. That is the Scorpio card. Death, transformation, letting go of the old life, right? Embracing a fresh new beginning that's coming in the future. So I feel like in your immediate past, you've really gone through a big transformative cycle here. Yeah, 4 of Wands. Something about your home life may have changed. You might have left a home. You might have even left a marriage, some of you. This is general, so take it, of course, as it resonates for your personal situation, but something big changed, something huge. I think ultimately it was a good thing, because the Four of Wands is happiness and joy and a more peaceful home environment, better relationships coming your way. But yeah, you went through a death process. But I feel like, you know, through those transformative processes, Scorpio, it's like you're really in your element. Even if it doesn't feel fun while it's happening, you're very, very good at it. You're excellent at transforming. And when you do, you kind of level up, right? It's just you keep rising higher. You go further. You see bigger. And so it's actually, this is a really beautiful reading. Going into the immediate future, we do have the Five of Pentacles. So I would say the biggest thing that you want to avoid is a scarcity fear or worry of not having enough. Or even a worry that maybe, you know, a lot of times I think when we go through a hard time and then we come out of it, we feel a little badly, like we wasted our time or we've lost some time. But that's never true. That's never true. We're meant to learn. We're meant to grow. If you grew and you learned, which is almost always the case, it was certainly not time wasted. So I don't want you to worry about that. Yeah, look at this. I mean, Scorpio, you're all over your own reading. To me, when you come into your own reading this much, to me, it is you getting empowered, you leveling up. And to me, this could also be the death of this fear of scarcity, a fear of lack, or fear of not being enough, right, as a person. So I really think that this is a beautiful thing. You have these transformations both in the past and in the future. You're just shedding off a lot of layers. You're shedding off a lot of the old. I think you're getting rid of some negative habits. I think that's a really great thing. Going into the subconscious energy is the Empress. So absolutely, in your heart of hearts, this is what you're doing. This is what you're focused on. It's like, even if things feel chaotic, even if things are crazy or, you know, moving a lot on the outside, like deep in your heart, you're like, I got this. I am the Empress. I am the queen of all queens. You know, I can handle this. I can create what I need. I can grow, I can flourish, I can create. This is beautiful. Nurture yourself, you know, this is great. I think, you know, too, the Empress is also ruled by Venus. Venus is going direct this month. So I feel like, you know, this love of yourself is even stronger. We have it clarified by this little Page of Cups, which is super sweet energy. This is gentle, loving messages, you know, given and received. I feel like you're not only being kinder to yourself, you're also having people be kinder to you. And if they're not, you just shut the door on it, because you are done. You're done with entertaining things that don't bring you happiness and peace. On the top, crowning the spread, message from Spirit, is the Page of Swords. This is Gemini energy. It's not always my favorite card, I'll be honest, because the Page of Swords, it's kind of immature. Pages always are, and it's a messenger energy. So many times I feel that you might be needing to prepare to deal with like extra information, do some research. There might be some things or some paperwork you've got to go over, and Spirit's just kind of giving you this heads up, like you might have to review some things. That's normal. I mean, Mercury is still in retrograde till September 15th. So there may be some things you still have to review. The most positive thing about the Page of Swords that I will say is that it can bring in new ideas, you know, new thoughts, because pages are new energy and they are the messenger. So you may have all new thoughts, as long as those thoughts are helpful and healing for you. And yes, there is a little confusion on this right now. You're still letting go of some of the way you think, right? Especially if it's patterns of thinking that you don't really particularly like or enjoy, because the Hanged Man, or the Hanged Bunny in this case, this is Neptune energy. It's very, you know, Pisces ruler. And so this is about letting go of something that's not for your best, not for your spiritual growth. So you might be turning loose of some old thoughts that just, you know, aren't advancing your own personal growth. Let's get into some advice for you on this reading, Scorpio. This is very powerful. Oh my goodness, little Page of Cups coming up both ways. You might have some strong Pisces energy around you this month, or you might be meeting a Pisces. That's very, very possible. So, suggested approach is the Hermit. I would really focus on yourself most of all this month, Scorpio. We are in Virgo season, and the Hermit is ruled by Virgo. So this is all about checking in with your habits, your routines, your personal health, what you're doing to keep that personal health going. Again, like the Shekinah card, to me, the Hermit is about shining that light, right? Because he carries that star in his lantern. And the Three of Wands is here again. Very interesting. You also could be, you might be waiting on a Virgo, right? There could be a Virgo in your life. There could be one that you're kind of like, yeah, I'm kind of interested in them. Maybe they'll come back around. But mostly I feel that this is you. This is you really focusing on your best well-being and where you're going and what kind of habits you're laying down for yourself, because you're transforming, you're growing. Five of Wands in the what you need to know position. There is a little friction. There is a little tension, because I think always with growth comes growing pains, right? Because you're moving past more narrow thinking, and it's gonna flare some things up. You might be having a little confrontation with a coworker, maybe an ex, something like that. So don't let it ruffle you too much. This is just a skirmish. It's not like a big, huge battle, but there's a little friction. There's a little fire, a little snap, a little spark going on. And that little bit of snap and spark might remind you of why you left that situation in the first place. Yeah, you might have a conversation with somebody this month that kind of, you might be initially kind of interested in it, but then it's like, oh no, that's not good for me. And the Eight of Cups is there, because to me that's leaving behind something that's not satisfying to you and moving on to something that's better. Hopes and Fears position is the Emperor card. So to me, this is simply, kind of you tussling back and forth about stepping up into a greater position of leadership. That is very much what that is. It's kind of like, can I handle this? I think you can definitely handle this. And, there's a lot of commonality between Aries and Scorpio. It's even got an eagle in this card, and the eagle is one of Scorpio's animal symbols. So very strong connection there. One step at a time. I think if you're offered a position of leadership or advancement here, Scorpio, it is not something that you didn't work for. And even if you feel like you don't have everything you need just yet, you will figure it out. So no need to worry there. Outcome card, our little Page of Cups is here again. So you could be attracting a fellow water sign, another Scorpio, a Pisces, a Cancer, or just people that are really gentle, sweet, kind, loving. You might be texting back and forth a lot with somebody that you've got a little crush on, or vice versa. If you're a single Scorpion, there's love in the air. There's definitely a little bit of love and kindness and compassion in the air for Scorpio this month. Yeah, but there's there's their Tower. You've got all this Aries power too. There's a lot of fire going on with you, Scorpio. Oh my goodness. Like, you aren't going to put up with anybody. I don't care how sweet they are. If they don't approach you correctly, and if you get any funny feelings about them at all, you're going to just be like, no, because you are so focused on building a good foundation. You're like, I've already gone through all this transformation. I'm going through it right now. And you're very focused on building something solid that's going to last, because that Tower is showing you where things are shaky. Wow, what a powerful month. On the bottom, we've got the Moon and we've got Justice. Moon card energy, more Pisces, more Cancer going on there. And we also, of course, have that Libra Justice card. I do feel like things that have been confusing will start to clear up a little bit more, that's for sure. But don't be impatient with yourself. We're all kind of coming through some fuzzy energy. It could be a little fuzzy bunny, but, that would be the good side of it. All right, Scorpio, let's get an affirmation card on this for you. Your readings are always on fire, Scorpio. You've always got a lot of power in them. So many blessings to you on navigating all this. You've got a lot of transforming going on. New beginnings. Yes, Scorpio. I feel very much more that this will relate to Scorpios who are definitely going through a new beginning. Definitely going through this big transformative cycle. Step into the journey without fear. The time is now. Follow your instincts and have faith in new beginnings. The road ahead is filled with excitement and joy. There is nothing to be afraid of. You are protected and led by your spirit guides. So, Scorpio, yes, I do feel like you don't have much to worry about here. You've definitely got whatever's coming your way. Just listen to yourself. Listen to that heart. All right, my darlings, have a wonderful September, and I'll be seeing you again very soon. Take care.